What you guys, got another video here for you. Now in this one we're going to be taking a look at AUKEY's wireless IP security camera. This is an indoor camera. It's a 1920 by 1080p at 30 frames per second, and it's to keep your home nice and safe. And this will pair up to your mobile phone, and you'll be able to monitor it from your mobile phone. You can record it to a micro SD card, as you can see here, and we're going for a 64GB version here, and this will plug into either the camera here as well. So let's get this out of the box and take a look at it, and then we'll set it up and I'll show you what it looks like once it's all set up. And I'll even go through the setup process for you, just in case you're looking to buy one of these or another type of wireless IP camera. So let's have a look at it. And as you can see, it comes very well packaged. There's some foam to protect it in transit when you order yours online. You're also going to get your user manual. This is to help you set up your AUKEY wireless IP camera. And inside here you're going to get a few pages that helps you understand how to use it. You need to download the application as well, and that will show you how to do it inside this user manual. You can use the quick QR codes here, or you scan them with your phone, and that will automatically take you to the page where you can download the software. And I found the software to be quite decent, and you can use it for iOS and also Android, which is a nice touch. Now also you're going to get a couple of raw plugs and some wall mounting screws here, and a reset pin for your camera, because you're going to need to reset it once you get it set up. Also you're going to get your 20-month AUKEY warranty and some silica gel, which we don't need. And you're going to get a nice flat Ethernet cable here, so if you want to route that down the wall somewhere you can do, and it's nice and flat there, as you can see. Also you're going to get your USB cable here. This is to power your camera, and you can see we've got the normal standard USB on there. We'll also have a USB plug adapter. Now this is a 3-pin plug here, but if you've got another country, I'm pretty sure the plug will be your type of plug in there, so you can use that as well. You can also buy extension leads to make them longer as well on their website. Now also you're going to get a wall mounting bracket here, so you can mount this to the wall. As you can see, we've got a standard mounting screw there. Just undo the screw, and of course what you need to do here is drill a couple of holes in the wall if you want to mount it to the wall, and it will look like this, and you just mount the camera straight onto that screw there. Now we can also use this part here to tighten the screw up as well. Now here we have the actual camera. Let me just get it out of the box, and it's a fairly large camera, as you can see here, and it's done in piano black, which is really nice and shiny, and the size of it is pretty decent, as you can see. And this has got a full 360 degree rotation on it. Also comes with 2 speakers, so you can actually talk via remote through the camera. So if someone was in your house, you could actually talk through the camera to them, or whoever you want to talk to. Maybe call the missus down to get you a cup of tea via the camera. Also you can see your QR codes here, which is easy setup. You just scan those, and that will help you set your camera up. We'll take a look at that a little bit later on, which I've already mentioned earlier on, and you can show you how to mount it there as well. You can see the microphone there, and also on the back we can see that Ethernet as well. It just gives you the option for Ethernet or Wi-Fi depending on what you want to do. Got that reset area there, and also we can see it does take a micro SD card slot up to 64GB, so we'll be utilizing that. And we also have our DC power input there with for the USB. Also you can see the actual lens and also the motion detection on here. So it does record on motion detection. It will record straight to your card and also to your phone. And it also has night vision, which is really good. Up to about 45 feet away, it can record your detail of your face and everything. So let's just get this powered up here. Just going to put the USB cable in here, and let me just put this in the right way, and then once we get this in, we can then plug it into a wall outlet, which I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to plug this into the plug. And of course, if you're in a different part of Europe or across the pond, you will have probably a 2-pin plug, which will probably be shipped with your piece of kit. Now also you can see here we have the MIPC application, which you can get from the Google Play Store. You can scan the code and it will take you straight to here if you want to do that, or you can just type in there MIPC in Google Play Store and it will take you to this place where you can install it. And once you get that, it's going to give you full control of your actual camera, so you can do it remotely. You can zoom in, pan, tilt, you can do all that with this camera, and it works really well if you want to control it via the application there. So you're going to need to get your mobile phone here, push the plus sign here, and it will give you the option to select one of the cameras that you want to set up. It will come up with the little QR code scanner. Now once you scan the bottom of the camera, there'll be a little code on there which you can scan and it will automatically set it up for you. My thumb is in the way, as you can see here, but that is the QR, the actual QR part which you need to scan, and it will then give you the default password and also that long number there. Now what's going to happen is once we set this up, you will need to reset the camera so you can put in your own password and number on there as well. Now if you want to set it up via Ethernet, you can do. I'm just going to show you here, but I'm going to be using Wi-Fi, but you can set it up as Ethernet by plugging the Ethernet cable in and it should detect straight away. And I'll show you the whole full process on how to do this. Now once you've got everything plugged in exactly how you want it, whether you're doing Wi-Fi or Ethernet, you can see here you can apply these settings here, put your password in if you're Ethernet, and you should be up and running in no time at all. Now if you're doing Wi-Fi, you've got a couple of choices here. You'll get this display on here where you can choose Wi-Fi or Ethernet. So we'll do the Wi-Fi one just to show you. And as you do this, it will ask you to push the reset pin into the back of the camera. Now what this is going to do is reset your camera, because by default it will have a default password and number, and we need to reset that to put in our own details so no one can get into our actual camera. So I'm going to push the reset here using the reset tool. All you need to do is push this in and hold it for a second or so. As soon as we release, you should hear a voice.
Waiting for receiving the wireless config information.
And if you pick up the phone, you'll actually see there's a little diagram there that shows you what to do, which is very easy and useful to set up. You can see the little lights flashing on there. Now once they disappear, you can click on next. Look on the front of the camera, you can see there is the lights gone out. So what we're going to do is push next now and move on to the next stage. Now once we push next, we're going to need to enter our SSID and all these from your router menu by logging into that and putting those in. As you can see here, it's asking for those to be entered here, and then we can just push next and we should then start to connect. And you'll hear a noise. That's important. Turn the volume up on your phone. Now you should be seeing some sort of feed coming through your camera now to your device, whether it'll be a phone or tablet or desktop computer or whatever it is you're monitoring your camera through. And the picture quality is really awesome. It really is vibrant and bright. As you can see, you've got your pan, tilt and zoom, and you can just swipe along and move the camera around. So no more of that getting up and down the ladder to try and twist and turn it. It's got 360-degree rotation. Also you've got two-way communication. You can actually communicate by pushing that microphone and talk through your microphone to the camera, and so if someone was in your room and you wanted to talk to them, you could do that. And also you can have motion detection on, so you can have it set in a particular position. Here you can see I'm just rotating the camera around, but if someone walked into that room and I had motion detection set up, you can set the sensitivity, so if you've got animals walking around, it won't record until it sees something a bit bigger. And once that starts recording, it will send that to your phone and also record it to the camera, and loads of other features like that you can set up on this camera. The picture quality is pretty good. The night view is very good as well, and you can see you can set up the brightness, contrast, saturation, sharpness, and have the mode on auto, day or night, depending on whenever you want to set it up. I just leave it on auto. And to be honest, I think it's really good at keeping your home secure. If you're not there and you want to monitor the dog or animals, or just get feedback from your house, make sure everything's safe, you can do that via this camera. It's a very good camera. Now obviously you want to put this in a position where people can't get to it easy, and also where they'll be detected. If they did get into your house, they'll be detected before they even had a chance to tear the camera down or cover the camera. By then you'd already have footage of their faces and stuff, which means you're going to be able to pursue them. So as you can see here, pretty good settings as well on this application. You can go into the settings tab here. You just tap it once and up they will come. I'm going to go back here and push record, manually record if you wanted to. That will also record to the phone and also record straight to the SD card. You can take snapshots as well. And here is some of the settings of the application. There's loads of settings inside here. You've got the administration password, the device guest password, network, OSD, SD card. You can check the storage on there, the storage device, plenty of storage with that SD card on there. Motion and notifications and alarms and alerts. You can set all this up on here as well. Schedule alerts. So motion detection, you can either have this on or off. You can turn it on or off. Motion detection sensitivity, day and night. Snapshots, record, input, output, and you can set all those up so it would automatically do that. As soon as someone opened the door or walked into that room, it would automatically detect that and start sending images and video back to your source where you want to save it to. So very nice feature there. And also I'm going to go back, just to go back to the settings. You can see alarm as well. It will record the snapshot, so as soon as someone went in there, it will send you an alarm back to your phone to let you know that there's been a detection on your camera. You can then check it out and find out what's going on, and notify the police if you need to. So you can see here, we're just going to go back a couple of settings here. Now we'll leave all the information for this in the video description if you're interested. The link's there, you can just click on that and all yours. I think it's a pretty awesome product sent over. I want to thank AUKEY for sending this one over for a review. I just want to check out the nighttime here. Now obviously it wasn't as dark as I wanted it to, but I did test it later on that evening and I've somehow lost the footage. But it really is good at night view as well. So we'll check that out. You can reset all the device here as well and restore. So this is in night view now. As you can see, it's pretty good, and you would definitely get facial recognition if someone walked into your home and it was pitch black. It would definitely be able to pick up their face. Anyway, my name is Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Bye for now.